Let's bring in Lieutenant General Richard Newton. He was a U.S. Air Force Assistant Vice Chief of Staff and is a NewsNation senior national security contributor. General Newton, good morning, sir. You heard Robert there. We're approaching this 2-year mark. It seems to me that we've been here before. Is it a fool's errand to get your hope up?
Well, good morning, Nick. I was just in Israel. In fact, I was in Hostage Square. Also spent some time in Gaza, and I'll echo regarding what Robert just reported. There is a weary Israeli population, and if you look at all polls, the sentiment is want to get the hostages home and end the conflict. And here's your point: is it a fool's errand? I'm very cautiously optimistic at this point regarding the hostages. As Robert reported and you're reporting, that's probably the more near-term opportunity here, but the longer term and the really difficult part I'm less optimistic on is trying to sort out between all parties, including Hamas and Israel, is the governance of Gaza. Right now, Israel owns a high ground. They own about 2/3 of the Gaza Strip. I understand that part of the negotiations that we're going to hear in Cairo, and as I speak, specifically regarding that governance and the movement and withdrawal of Israeli forces, would be about 10% back from the lines they are right now, which would put them in a position where they were back in late August before their Gaza offensive operations. But we've got a long way to go. We've been here before, Nick. But first and foremost, priorities get those hostages home.
And General Newton, the United States is sending Jared Kushner and U.S. Envoy Steve Witkoff to Egypt today. Hamas accepted at least some of Mr. Trump's terms in the ceasefire deal. Are we closer than ever with Hamas seemingly agreeing to actually live up to what they agreed to do?
We are. The challenge on Hamas's side, by the way, you release the hostages, that takes a significant leverage away from Hamas. Another sticking point based on that note is the fact of the demand that Hamas disarms. They should disarm. Hamas pushback there is they'll give up offensive weapons, but not defensive weapons, such as small arms and so forth. The other sticking point on all sides is how will Gaza be governed. There is a proposal from President Trump that would be a group of Palestinian, what they refer to as technocrats. And then the last part of that immediate negotiation is the security guarantees for the Gazan citizens, but also as Israel pulls back, there would be an Arab-led security force to maintain peace there and to prevent Hamas from regaining any type of control inside of Gaza.
We talked earlier, I spoke to Robert and threw this out there. Some of our sources, we've just seen that more than 1,000 Israeli soldiers have died, most of them under the age of 21 years old. Does this add to the weight and the urgency to get something done? Because it seems to me Israelis themselves are exhausted by all of this.
You know, Nick, as I mentioned, I was just there a couple of weeks or so ago. Absolutely. It is a war-weary nation. Let's not forget, however, that the number of ballistic missile assaults from Iran over the last several months. Also, you have the operations to the north against Hezbollah, where Israel has been very effective defeating Hezbollah in Lebanon. And then you've got the Houthis lobbing in drones and ballistic missiles from the south. So it's not just Gaza. We're focused on Gaza right now. But the challenge is this has been a war-weary nation from several fronts that Israel has been very capable in defeating these threats. But really the most challenging aspect of now Israel's national security is to get the hostages home, but also to defeat Hamas and to get on with the governance so we can therefore move forward strategically on an overall peace plan for the Mideast.
Thank you for watching. Subscribe below and download our NewsNation app right now on your phone, and you will get fact-based, unbiased news for all Americans.